It's time.
She's spilling the tea.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, T.I. and Tiny were on Instagram, and they were showing the development that they're building in Bankhead. Here's what T.I. had to say.
Checking on my development here on Bankhead, man, you know what I'm saying? It's right here used to be the old Kmart, Giant Food. Now we got affordable housing, 143 units going up, mixed-use community. We about 40% done, man. We supposed to be done sometime next year. Since everybody's so much from here, let's see what you done did for here. You dig? I ain't finna do no whole bunch of jaw jacking. I'm gonna show mine. But, you know, this is our first project as developers. We're proud of it.
Dropping the clues bombs for Tip and Tiny, man.
Yeah, shout to T.I.
He had that property for a minute, too, so I'm glad to see them developing that.
Yeah, right, it's going to be 143 units, a community center, a greenhouse, a garden, and Tiny also posted, God just keeps blessing us to bless others. T.I., you the man. I love to say our big project is coming along.
Yeah, we spoke about that, I think, like 4 years ago when I seen T.I. The thing with those development projects, you got to have everything correct because you actually have people living there, so you got to make sure the permits are right, you have enough parking, everything you have to make sure is flawless. So shout out to T.I. It's a lot of work.
All right, now Jada Pinkett Smith was on her Red Table Talk. Gwyneth Paltrow was the guest, and they were talking about being able to communicate during sex and maintaining a healthy sex life.
It's really hard. I mean, the thing that Will and I talk about a lot is the journey. I mean, we started in this at a very young age, 22 years old. That's why the accountability part really hit for me because I think you expect your partner to know. Especially when it comes to sex. Right. It's like, well, if you love me, you should know. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you love me,
you should be able to read my mind.
You should read my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a huge pitfall.
That's a huge pitfall.
Yeah, it is.
Boy, the blogs ran with that clickbait headline yesterday, didn't they?
Well, there's a lot of different headlines, and Jada went on Twitter and said, only because I got time today, stop making up headlines. Watch the Red Table Talk I did with Gwyneth Paltrow for yourselves. Will and I have never had an issue in the bedroom. Thank you.
Yeah, I listened to that yesterday. I didn't hear what that headline said. I comprehended it like she was saying, just because you've been with a person so long, don't expect them to be a mind reader. She said having expectations that your partner is a mind reader is a pitfall in a relationship. Don't expect people to read your mind, which is a fact.
Well, here's what else she had to say.
Isn't it weird, though? It's like someone doesn't read your mind and we feel crushed. Where do we get that from?
I don't know, because I don't feel like that at all. I guess, or maybe I've just grown out of it.
Because I've grown out of it, too.
Yeah.
Tell me what you need, tell me what you want, and on top of it, I know that I have to be accountable to do the same.
And do you?
I really try.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable, but it's deeply healthy. And I think around sex, because it's something that we don't talk about a lot, and there's so much fantasy around it.
Right.
So where did they get that headline with her and Will?
What?
Out of that conversation?
I don't know.
That they had difficulty in the bedroom or something? Let me see. What was the actual headline? The headline was, Jada Pinkett Smith speaks on difficulties of maintaining healthy sex life with Will Smith.
Where'd they get that from? Off that conversation.
I don't know.
I got, Jesus Christ. I know I'm a Pinkett Smith Winfrey knows Carter, and I may be biased, but damn.
All right, NBA Youngboy is going to be staying on 24-hour lockdown, and he cannot have overnight guests at his house in Utah while he's out on bond. So he can't have more than 3 visitors in his home at a time. All visitors must be approved by a judge, and he'll be subject to electronic location monitoring. He posted a $500,000 bond. And he cannot break any laws, obviously, while out on bond. He has to cooperate in the collection of a DNA sample, appear in court as required, surrender if convicted to serve any sentence that the court may impose, no firearms or weapons, avoid all contact with any victims or witnesses in the investigation. He can't get a passport or other international travel document. A lot of different things. And he also has to maintain or actively seek employment. So we don't know when his trial will be, but we'll let you guys know.
If y'all want NBA Youngboy to be a player in Squid Game, just say that. Lord have mercy. That sounds like a high degree of difficulty.
And sending some love to Benny the Butcher. I saw that they had posted a picture of him in the hospital. He was supposed to be performing at St. Andrews in Detroit, but they did have to postpone that. And they posted the picture of him. So you know he really was in the hospital, but it was for an asthma-related issue. So he does have asthma, and that's why he's been taking all these extra precautions with COVID and everything. But yeah, so hopefully he's feeling better.
Salute to the Butcher, man. Sending you healing energy, King.
All right, that is your rumor report.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Now we got front page news coming up.
Yes, and a man in a lawsuit, he said he was fired from a hospital system because he is a white man. He just got a $10 million verdict.
All right, and also Ava DuVernay will be joining us next hour. So don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.